What's up YouTube? It's your boy Adam back with another 7DS GRANDCROSS video. In today's video I'm going to be talking about some PvP tips that are not known, some pretty hard to know tips unless you've been playing the game for a while. Now the tips are going to be mostly super niche stuff, not most people will know. This is not for beginners, this is more for people who are like really into PvP. By the way, I cannot get in Masters, dude. Or champion. I'm champion 1 after Bond came out. I look at my gems, guys. I've went all in. Even after that video, I just kept going. Alright, let's head on straight to the first tip. Okay, so as you guys can see, we're on the GRANDCROSS database website. This tip is probably the most known tip out of all of them. Obviously, not each character, but some characters all have a PvP passive, if that makes any sense. So there's some passives in the game for deathmatch and all that, but this is a very niche one. Not a lot of people know about this. But there's some PvP only passives. So for Guild Thunder example, we get 30% increased defense in PvP. Now, defense related stats. So it's not just straight up defense, it's also things like resistance, crit resistance, anything to do with defense, that's what he increases. Now there's other characters in the game, such as Taizo, who actually I believe has a better passive than Guild Thunder. Decrease all allies damage taken by 20% in PvP. So instead of 30% defense related stats, it's just a flat out 20%. This is good against Bond since he extorts. Now of course this doesn't change any of the stats, it's only a flat out 20% reduction. So if an enemy were to do 10,000, they do 8,000 instead. Really great flat out reduction. Then we got Gother. Decrease all enemies defense related stats by 15%. Now a bunch of characters have these type of things, as I was saying beforehand. I don't actually know all of them, I don't know every single one, but these are just a couple of examples. I just wanted to show you guys this. Decreasing all enemies defense related stats by 15%, so that would once again be like I don't think HP counts as a defense one. Resistance definitely does. Regular defense obviously counts as it. Crit defense, crit resistance, all that stuff is defense related. So make sure you guys keep looking out, keep on the lookout if any new characters drop with PvP only passives. I'd say this is a pretty well known tip. People like Guild Thunder, of course, everyone is rocking. Taizo, who I've started to rock, really great. That 20% is huge. And yeah, let's take it to the second tip right around now. Come on, man. I don't want to do your raid, bro. Come on, leave me alone. All right, so for the second tip, we're gonna go ahead and talk about food. So there's some foods on PvP that are really great that not a lot of people know about. Alright, listen. We can go over here and honestly I can bring up the website here for you guys. Give me a second. We got a bunch of foods that are really good for PvP that some don't know about. So for example, we got, here it is right here. I can teach you guys how to make it. Ultimate move gauge food. Alright, listen. You can make food that gives you ultimate move gauge at the beginning of the turn. You just get free move gauge. It's should be here somewhere. Here it is. The veggie apple pie. You can use Ordon flour, vegetables, and the Adam's apple. You can use it. You can make the sweet apple pie. That's Ordon flour, sugar, and Adam's apple. And then the honey apple pie. We got Ordon flour, honey, and Adam's apple once again. Now, this is not the only food in the world that's good for PvP. We also have Evade food, which just came out with the new chapter. So go ahead and give it a look. I can teach you guys how to cook it, and I can tell you what town it comes from. Right now, I only have steak and chips, which should be down here, or maybe at the top. Oh, there it is. Eggs and chips, I guess. My bad. This is the one I made. Of course, you use smoked jerky, egg, and then potato. Yeah, so potato. You can get the rest of the ingredients, all the ingredients you need for that, if you go over to the world. All right, then you head on to chapter. You head on over to chapter 6, which has Zeldris. You go ahead and enter, and you go ahead and go to the material shop. Now you can also, I'll tell you where to find everything. Of course, I feel like that's pretty mandatory. You find jerky in town 6. You find egg in town 2 and 6, and you find potato in town 6. All right. So we're gonna head on over there, and you can just purchase it flat out if you want to. We're gonna go to the material shop. Come on. All right, you can take me there. Nice. So yeah, they're pretty easy to get. They're not too hard to get. They're really good. For example, I can give you an example. But so say you never get first turn. You're really bad at getting first turn. Your team of CC isn't looking too hot. Well, you know you can put in some work, right? All right, first let's look at this real quick. Here it is. These are the ingredients. I already purchased them, of course. And then steak and chips right here. Fish and chips, and steak and chips, There you go. So for example, this is really good for people wanting to do PvP, but their CC isn't the highest. So basically, if the enemy team has a Bond, this is where it comes in most handy, right? Bond likes to start off doing a extort, where he extorts your whole team by 20%. What evade does is it dodges the very first attack or debuff an enemy does. So let's go to normal. By the way, guys, just peep my fucking win rate. It's not looking so hot. Bond has changed PvP to an extreme amount. I just cannot, bro. I'm telling you. Alright, so we bring evade food. It evades an attack or debuff skill limit once. So this does happen only once, but it's still pretty damn good. Make sure you guys take advantage of it, especially if you don't get first turn. Now let's hop on to the one final tip. Alright, so we're here, and we're near this fight festival, dude. I want to teach you guys about how to min-max your gear. I think this is a common one, for sure, but it's a bit more niche, and a lot of people might not know about it, is that this dude and, of course, the pop-up shops have weapons to be sold and armor and equipment. So you go over here, equipment, right? You don't want to worry about any of this. Weapons is what's important. So you go over to weapons. Say I want to buy a weapon for Captain Meliodas. I get 70% attack or 70 plus attack, 2% crit chance. It's a really good sword, right? Now the best part about this is first you should always check to see if there's a pop-up shop. So right now there's a pop-up in Vanya, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop on over to Vanya and enter it. Maybe there's something to do with Jericho, or which is what I need right now. Maybe a Meliodas one, that'd be pretty good too, but we're gonna head on over to Vanya, right? So here we are, we're in Vanya. You click on the pop-up shop, pop-up shop. Alright, and make sure you guys always have a discount because it'll probably end up taxing you more. Alright, let me talk to you, baby girl. What's up? So right now she's selling Hendrickson's sword, Frisia's, and who's this? Jillian. Oof. Okay, that's not the greatest. So it resets, and of course you can spend a diamond to reset it. I'm not going to worry about it. It's different for everyone every day. But basically, costumes and all that jazz can actually change your character's stats greatly. Alright? Greatly. So, I clicked equipment by accident. We're going to go to closet. Alright, listen up. You head on over here, and look, we evolved our character. So this one right here, you can cancel registration. Alright? So he gives 120 defense and 2% resistance. I can register the outfit. Boom. And there you go. Look at that. I'm wearing this outfit, but I'm also wearing the green outfit. You can register up to 5 outfits for stats. If I can go over here and I get Green Kings, I can do the same thing with both of these because these are both kind of similar, but here's the thing. This one's for Green King. If I get these two, I can get an extra 70 defense, crit resistance, and crit, what was the last one? Crit defense, crit resistance, and regular defense. I can get more defense, more crit resistance, and then I can choose one more. This one's really great. I get another 120, 120, 120. This one's really great too, 180 from his green. That's amazing. You can have up to 5. This is huge, especially for people like Jericho where attack is everything in life. So we're going to head on over to Jericho. Attack is everything for Jericho. You need to kill. If you don't kill, she's bad. That's how I keep looking at equipment. That's how Jericho works. Kill or be killed. So once again, we have our outfit right here. We can change into it, right? And now this is the main outfit I'm rocking. Oh, booty. I'm going to keep this one just because of booty and titties, right? So we have all these. And of course, you have all these outfits from Level Hurrying Hub. So my recommendation is to, if you need an important character, so Jericho's very important. I need her weapons. I need her outfits. I need all that good stuff. What I would do is go to their SRs, right? And there are versions of them. So for Jericho, there you go. We have a blue Jericho and a red one. I would go ahead and level her up to get her armor completely maxed out. Then put that armor on my other Jericho, right? If that makes any sense. Can I evolve? No, I don't have the materials for her. That's what I would do. That would honestly give you the most out of the character, right? You want to min-max PvP, especially PvP. You want to min-max. Oh my god, titty physics, bro. I'm telling you. You want to min-max everything. So I'd go over here, I'd enhance, right? I'd evolve as well. Whatever you need to do. Get them all the way up there. I don't have enough for this either. Jesus, I need to go farm, bro. And that's really perfect. Because now, for example, I got weapons and swords. I can go over to Jericho, go to closet, and I can register more than one thing at a time. So right now I have these two, right? I can equip her regular sword or the dark sword, right? You can go to cosmetics. Same thing with hats. 1 out of 5. Well, I guess for her, it's little bit hat and hair, I guess. Honestly, let's get real, guys. The one you want the most, alright, just for the badassery, is the Onbu. Come on now. If you guys want to join the Onbu Ace, the Ace Onbus, that's what I'm calling you guys now instead of the Ace Kages, the Ace Onbus, that's sick. Go ahead and buy this helmet and just, subscribe. It's that simple. All you gotta do is subscribe. Well, those are my 3 PvP tips I could think of that are kind of niche and I've actually surprised a lot of people don't know about. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, comment down below what you think and any more tips you have, because honestly, I'm not the smartest guy in the world. If you couldn't tell by my win rate, bro, I need to start grinding. And make sure you guys check out my chalice video I made yesterday or 2 days ago, depending when this video goes up. Very important. You guys need to farm that ASAP. And peace out, guys. Have a good one.